Young King Stannis grew up under the tutelage of many a great fighter, but never managed to become a formidable duelist himself. The boy was not a natural warrior, preferring instead the company of girls. Stannis enjoyed a string of teenage romances, which culminated with his cousin and future wife, Renly Baratheon. Growing up under the regency of his cruel mother, Queen Dowager Jelena Risley, Stannis became a rather vicious, unpredictable teenager, though still devoted to his gods, particularly the Stranger. In 372 AC, King Stannis came of age and started to rule in his own right. To the dismay of the realm, he took after his mother in a major way. He loved to enforce his own cruel branch of arbitrary justice, often enacting cruel and unusual punishments. Despite the king's character, his grand coronation feast and accompanying tourney was legendary, and had not been seen since the early days of King Orys, more than 30 years ago. The feast happened while Essos burned. The great sickness had claimed millions of lives on the eastern continent. The great epidemic did not stop King Stannis from making the now customary tour to various locations related to dragon lore. Dragonstone, Old Town, Harrenhal, Volantis and Old Geese were honored with a royal visit, and the effort paid off. By mid-373 AC, King Stannis' dragon egg hatched. The ugly dragon Orys was born. Orys was a child of Aryax, the lost dragon of Robert Fireborn's youth, who in turn was a child to Telexes, the dragon slain above the skies of Yunkai in 358 AC. Telexes, in turn, was a child of mighty Drogon himself, who was still housed in the dragon pit, unable to be tamed by any Baratheon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JJL-Gaming, and welcome back to King Stannis the Unlikely, one of the worst kings the Iron Throne has ever seen. In fact, let's have a look at it. Who is this competition? So, of course, we have Robert II, my grandfather, who was also pretty terrible, but at least he was a good warrior. We had, of course, Prince Joffrey. Prince Joffrey, I guess, was a bit worse than us, although not by much. And we had Aerys the Mad, who was okay. We've had quite a few terrible kings. let's not oversell ourselves. We're not the worst king the Iron Throne has ever seen, but we're definitely worse than our brother, and also worse than our father, and worse than Renly. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with it. The Iron Throne is gonna have to deal with it. Let's see what happens in this episode. Yes, we are starting to gradually convert many of the lower provinces to our religion. I see also that the Starks have have created a refuge of the old gods here in Hayford. We gave them this duchy a while ago, a long time ago. We gave it to Rickon Stark. Here he is, Rickon the Exile, who I guess died of the bloody flux. very ignominious end. Oh yeah, and before I forget, 2 episodes ago or so, I tried to look up where Longclaw is, and I think it was Roderick Forrester who pointed me to this button, which I forgot about. Let's see where it is. Ice is wielded by the Starks, of course. Gert wields Longclaw. All right, Gert. Gert, I guess, is probably one of Jon Snow's bastard children or grandchildren. Let's have a look. We will go. Oh, my cousin, Lord Paramount Timothy of the North. Oh, he's married to my sister, and he is the daughter of my aunt. Okay, great. Classic medieval nobility, yeah? I was gonna have a look at the Rickon. Rickon was Lord Paramount. Oh, yeah, I remember. We made him Lord Paramount of the North, and then he voluntarily gave it up back to the Karstarks again. So that's good, I guess. Gert. Who is Gert? Is it Sansa's kid? Svala Crowkiller. We have Ygritte, Garrock, Muriel, Wolf. Sarah's grandkid, maybe? No. Who is Gert? Who is Gert, John? Gert is holding Longclaw. You might have to Google that. I say Google. I mean, check it out in the ledger. Gert. Longclaw. Here he is. Do you own Longclaw? Gert of the Wildling Raiders. Yep, he does own Longclaw. Interesting. Interesting. Who are you, my man? You have no family. Kidnap? I mean, we could use some Valyrian steel, right? Yeah, we're gonna go for it. I don't know where this guy even is. There's like the overseer of the Wildling Raiders, but he is a Yiddish guy. We have some wild. We have a Summer Islander. Strange. An Egret Crow Killer. Okay. This man. No, I have quite enough questions already. Yeah, we're gonna try to grab Longclaw. I think that's fun. We could go on a tour, I suppose. That's always nice. Go on a tour to foreign lands, or if a king, progress of your own realm, so that you may learn and become a better man. We could go for a smith. We could do that. We could make. I think our mother is still our regent, and she's been our regent for a long time. We might as well do that, right? We have the money. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Tame a dragon. Any friend dragon is alive, age greater or equal. That's my newborn dragon. I guess he's not tamed yet. Quite. Locked in dragon pit. Maybe we should move back to Dragonstone now that we have a dragon. I think that makes sense. I think Dragonstone is also a better... we cannot move the capital. Okay. Too bad. I think Dragonstone is also a better locale for the cruel King Stannis. I mean, it's a much more unforgiving castle, right? The tour, yes. Let's go on the tour. I will make a royal progress of my realm. I can go to the free cities. Show me more locations. Most wondrous constructions. Fertile lands of the summer sea. I will investigate the strange black stone. Yeah, let's do that one. That's quite nice. I think that also sounds a bit like Stannis, you know. He's interested in this kind of cruel lore. He's also zealous, so he likes to. I don't know how that translates, to be honest. Okay, I shall return a better man. My mother will be my regent again. The realm is used to her. She was regent of the Iron Throne for like a decade, so we'll be fine. Let's see where our first destination is. They say that dragons live once more, and that Sir Jacaerys Valerion rides Lys into battle. Where are you, my man? Sharp's Point. Okay, he tamed another dragon. I think that means that most dragons are now tamed. Just a whole bunch of random people who hold them. Let's see what our first destination will be. Oh dear. Oris dies. 10% chance of Oris dying. Really? That would suck. During your journey across the sea, your ship was hit by a terrible storm. The ship is violently rocking back and forth, and you try to cling on to anything to keep steady, whilst your men tend to keeping the ship on course and more importantly in one piece. Oh, the smith, no! Wounded, okay. Okay. At least my dragon didn't die. That would have really sucked. I don't care. Sick house has been built. Yeah, we were building, we were expanding the hospital in preparation for the next plague. I think that's still a good idea, so let's continue with that. Oh, we are going to Old Town again. We will see the black stone there. Old Town. As you stop scribbling in your scroll, yada yada yada. From the Isle of the Mouth, yada yada yada. Massive base rise, intricately constructed of black stone. The base gives away to Secretary. So the bottom of the great lighthouse of Old Town is made of this strange black stone, which is kind of a lore thing. Nobody really knows who made it. It's sort of oily black stone, and it's sort of Lovecraftian, the origin of it. If you read the World of Ice and Fire books. Onwards to Pike. Okay, I don't know what's in Pike. That's made of black stone, but we'll see, I guess. The dragon has entered the world. Princess Alara Baratheon has apparently successfully hatched one, and she has named the she dragon Raylex. Okay, we have a new dragon in the world. Dragons are really really starting to expand now. Another grandchild of Drogon. Probably the most productive dragon. Viserion is not that far behind. What is going to be our next stop? Oh yeah, Pike, of course. Lord Gowan Baratheon. Oh, is it Baratheon is now in charge of Pike, really? Or is it just he's just a Lord of Pike, I suppose? Yeah. So he's not the Lord of the Iron Islands, but he is the Lord of Pike. Pike is here. He is my kinsman. Surely he will let me in. He's my Wow, he's very, very distantly related to me. Here we are. This is the guy, so it's first cousins. No? 1, 2, 3. Third cousin once removed, something like that. We haven't really talked to these guys, but I guess he will be quite honored that we are there, although maybe not happy. You pass through the gatehouse, but you can't help but shiver as a cold and brutal air passes through over you from the sea. The smell of the sea hangs thick over this castle, and there's an awfully grim feel to it. Okay, my kind of place. Stannis thinks. Most of the stronghold is made from a dark grey stone covered in green lichen. Some parts of pike seem to be just barely cling to the small stacks of rock they reside on. Come on, guys. Come on. Seem to just barely cling. Or seem to be just barely clung, I think. You can't help but wonder if those might collapse before deciding it'd be best not to think of it. You hurriedly cross the rope bridge and arrive at the Great Keep. There's not much for banners, but a great oily seat, shaped like a kraken, serves as enough of a mark to clearly demonstrate whose hall this is. You greet Lord Gowan Baratheon and prepare to enjoy a bit of hospitality to warm you up in these cold, harsh isles. Okay, so the throne of the Iron Throne, that's the Seastone Chair, I think. That is also made of oily black stone. I didn't know that, actually. I didn't quite know that. I still haven't read World of Ice and Fire. I will probably do that at some point, but I have other books to read first. Onward to Lorath. Yeah, I'm currently reading a book. Screw you. I'm cruel, right? You dare ask me for better accommodations? Give me your dick and balls. Give me your eyes, please. Thank you. Sell into slavery. Not legal. Yeah, okay. Mutilate. Give me your hand or whatever. Ah, your hand will do just fine. Okay. You order the jailer to drag Tibero from his cell while you methodically prepare your tools. No one crosses you unscathed, and Tibero will become a living example of this. At least that's the plan. Okay. Should we now release him? Yeah. We're gonna release him. Oh, we cannot do that. Needs to be approved by my regent. Okay, my mom doesn't want to release this guy. Oh, classic Stannis. It's a mockery. The real Stannis would turn in his grave right about now. My great-great-uncle. Okay, Lucitrate wounded. Nice. Hope we will Lucitrate stressed at some point as well. Queen Jelena has removed the Septon from the High Council. That's just annoying, Jelena. All of this is annoying. We don't give two shits about the Septon, but I will hire a new one anyway. Septon. Nestor? Sure, why not? Why not, eh? Invite to court. How's my plot coming along? Oh. I guess we failed. Maybe it's because we are no longer at court. That's probably it, right? We will try again later, I suppose. Show me owners of Valyrian blades. Ice. Oh, I guess maybe somebody else holds Long Claw now, or is it? Yeah, Captain Hickner, Frostfang of Wildling Raiders. Oh, too bad. Too bad. So this is probably a landed character, so we will probably not be able to seize it from him. But we might as well try, right? What's his name? Hickner Frostfang. Alright. Hickner. Here he is. Can we kidnap you? No, I guess not. Probably because we are not at court. We are in the Regency. That's probably it. Lord Master Illaro shall be informed of my pending arrival in Lorath. Where's Lorath? Hold on to something. Over here. We own that. Yeah, it's part of the mighty realm of the Iron Throne. Hold on to something, the captain shouts over the storm. The churning waters violently heave the boat left and right, stealing your footing and nearly dumping you overboard. A person will keep away from the velvet, the shopkeeper shouts. The rain soaks you as you pass the remains of the labyrinth and enter the council house to meet Lord Master Illaro. Oh, the Labyrinth of Lorath. Yeah, that's a very strange place in the World of Ice and Fire. Hello, Septon. welcome, I suppose. Not that we care about you, but you can continue with the charity, I guess. Although, might as well proselytize, right? I may be able to negotiate a good trade deal. I have 33% chance of that happening. Nope, didn't happen. Big surprise. Onward to the Isle of Toads. Okay, where's that? Yeah, the Toads, I think, are the ones who made the oily black stone. It's like toad people. It's also in the world of Ice and Fire. Cleo's Garner. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's just, zealous, tempered, charitable, proud. Yeah. Point to Kingsguard. Cleo's Hill. You're another Frey bastard. You've had quite a few Frey bastards on the throne. Oh, there's House Garner. Yeah, but this is a Aegon Frey. How many Freys are there? Only 39. No, not actually that much. I guess many branches died. We're going to the Isle of Toads. Where is that on the map? Ibn, I guess. Though I thought my vessel to be allowed to duel his rival Jelena Risley. Okay. Triarch Rogar the Gross of Volantis, with 100 personal combat skill, wants to duel my mother. Yeah, sure, why not? Could be fun, right? Lord Paramount Jaime of the Vale has inherited Kingdom of the Vale and other titles from Lord Paramount Titus the Chaste. Oh yeah, the Vale is back in the hands of the Lannisters. I say back. It's in the hands of the Lannisters. Okay, so we have Lord Paramount Jaime. You could marry him off to one of my sisters or daughters or whatever. I don't know if there's any left. No, not really, it seems. Okay. Demand return of artifact. Daenerys' crown. Now you can keep that. Warden of the East. Yeah, that little Lannister boy can do it. You can actually offer to be his guardian. Let's see if they will allow that. Oh no, I guess because we are in a regency they won't. Okay. So many days you finally arrived at the Isle of Toads. Corsair Farut shall be informed. Isle of Toads. Okay, I don't think I've been here often. Where is this? Oh, it's down here. This one? X-Isle? Let's have a look. Is it here? Skull Island. Isle of Vines. Isle of Toads here. Okay. Alright. Tavern. Yeah. As you are quietly having a drink in the local tavern, some of the other men make repeated japes about how you look and the clothes you wear. Clearly in their drunken stupor, they do not understand that you are a foreigner to their lands. Yada yada yada. They start threatening you to get out of the tavern before they beat you to a pulp. A fight it is then. 3% chance of dying. 50% chance of Oris dies. Really? Now I can finish my drink. Okay, I guess we won, luckily. That would be such bullshit if the dragon dies. Can we now tame it? I think so, yeah? Yeah, let's try. Tame. Isle of Toads. In the Basilisk Isles on the Isle of Toads stands the mysterious Toad Stone, an ancient idol some 40 feet high, of unknown origins, carved out of a single block of oily black stone into the likeness of a giant toad of malignant aspect. Yeah, that's how they describe it in the world of Ice and Fire, I believe. And we're like, what the hell does that mean? Or is that a different phrase? Is that... I'm going to look up that phrase because it sounds familiar. No one knows the true intentions of this enigmatic idol. However, some claim the natives of the island are descended from the ancient race that carved it, for they have an unpleasant fish-like appearance and many of them have webbed hands and feet. Yeah, this is clearly a reference to Lovecraft. There's like a Lovecraft story about the fish people who live in sort of a village in New England. And yeah, this is a reference to that. These savages show no regard for the gods. Yeah, I'm still zealous. You now have to decide how to approach the wild beast, Oris. I will tame the dragon. The world is mine. I mean, it's a tiny little dragon, right? It would have been quite bullshit if we died to it. But it's nice, I guess, that it's tamed. Too bad it's still locked in the dragon pit. Onwards to Yeen. I finally gotten a chance to do something special with my special someone, and there's so many things I want to do. Should I try to entertain her at the court, or maybe we should spend some time in my isolated country cottage? I shall take her to my country cottage. Fertility plus 10%. I will sponsor entertainment in my local court. Fertility plus 20%. Yeah, let's do that one. I think we still only have a very, very low chance of ever getting a kid. But this is 12.5 fertility, and I think also that this ambition gives you some fertility. So there is a chance that we might get a kid, which would be good. But yeah, let's see. I also have a strong claim on the Kingdom of the Vale, so we could choose to re-grab that. And take the Lordship of the Eyrie. Gates of the Moon. Guess we cannot take the Eyrie itself. Only the High Lordship. Okay. Is that true? Oh no, I can take the Eyrie as well. Okay, interesting. I might well do that actually. Give it to a Baratheon branch if there's any left. Maybe to my my daughter's new husband, Sir Gellert. Yeah, we could do that. Still matrilineally married, right? Yeah. Clement is the Lord of the Stormlands. Lothar, we can make Lothar, I guess, the Lord of the Vale. We could try that. Did Clement marry somebody? Okay, he's also pretty terrible, actually. He married Lady Paramount Mary of the Stormlands, Mary Karen. Minor Dornish Lord. Okay. Okay, well. We'll see. It's time to enter the ruins of Yen. Alright. Where are we now? The Three Snakes. Okay, it's another island somewhere here. Time to enter the ruins. Yen. On the mysterious continent of Zothorios lies the ancient Cyclopean ruins of Yen. Okay, where are we right now? All the way down here. Huh? We're on sort of George R. R. Martin's version of Africa. In Yen. Ruined province, yeah. Scholars have long debated the origin of this mysterious city, which, though it has been a desolation for thousands of years, remains untouched by the encroaching jungle that surrounds it. Throughout history, many attempts have been made to repair or colonize the ruins, yet each attempt has met with failure and horror. What an interesting place. Hope I don't die here. It is time for you to leave your current location and move on to your next location. Okay, to Asshai. Okay, wow, this is the furthest away from home that any Baratheon, at least in recent years, has ever been. I don't think any of the kings have visited Asshai. Usually they only reached like Slaver's Bay or Karth. New Lord Commander on the wall, Lord Commander Helman Mormont. Okay, we have another Mormont on the as leader of the Night's Watch. Yeah, so we had Jor Mormont, but he stopped being the Lord Commander in 8312. Oh, that's 6 years ago. Now we have another Mormont. Nice. Is he related in any way to Jor the Old Bear? Yeah, vaguely. Not in this direct line though. All right, the new Lord Commander. Did it say Daisy? Is that? Oh, this is Daisy Mormont. Yeah. Oh, she married Robb Stark. I didn't even notice that. Strong, attractive. Yeah. Okay. New Lord Commander on the wall. Fine. We haven't had any major wildling invasions in a while, which makes sense. You know, we really kicked their ass quite often. We are now going to Asshai. Yes. Let's see. We are going to have another fight. Please don't kill my dragon. I can finish my drink. Thank you. Morgan Hightower has raised an army of exiles. He's going to press his claim to the Reach. Okay. That's not good, because we have our uncle as Lord of the Reach, right? And we kind of want him to stay Lord of the Reach. So let's make him a special character. Edric. Oh, yeah, he's already a special character. Okay. Reachman. Edric the Hideous. Okay. Asshai. Easternmost and southernmost of the great cities of the world. Asshai by the shadow stands at the edge of our knowledge. Even the Asshai themselves do not claim to know the origins of their city, saying only that the city stood there since the world began and will stand there until it ends. The entire city is built out of a strange black stone, said to have a greasy and unpleasant feel to it, and to drink in the light, causing even the brightest summer days to appear grey and gloomy in Asshai. A grim and silent city where animals perish, there are no children to be found, and all manner of black magic is practiced. Secrets of Asshai in the shadow, it would seem, are destined to be forever beyond our reach. Fascinating. Okay. I think that's probably the whole trip, right? Wonder what else is there. The 1,000 Islands. Okay, there's still somewhere else to go. Alright. The 1,000 Islands. I guess that's up here, maybe? Haven't really been there. Oh no, we had of course Oberyn Baratheon, who went to like Bone Town. he went somewhere over here, so he's been further away from home than us, but he's probably the only one. Oh, here's the 1,000 Islands up here. High Counselor Amit of Asshai. It's time to enter the ruins. Okay. We are now over here on the 1,000 Islands somewhere. Ruin of 1,000 Islands. Okay, interesting. Send them to the ruins. 1,000 Islands. Northernmost and easternmost of the known world lies the 1,000 Islands. A sea-girth scatter of bleak and windswept rocks that legends claim are the remains of a drowned kingdom whose towns and towers were submerged beneath the waves thousands of years ago. Okay, so this is Atlantis. Okay. The natives of these islands are strange hairless people with green-tinged skin who file their teeth into razor-sharp points. As the tides recede, the statues of their strange fish-headed gods appear to rise out of the ocean. Although surrounded by the sea, these strange people fear it so much that they will not set foot in the water, even under the threat of death. Okay, I think it's probably another Lovecraft reference. They're sailing the seas to the east of Ibn and eventually come to the 1,000 Islands. These islands are sea-girt scatter. We already had this, right? It is said that the folk that dwell in the 1,000 Islands are xenophobe, inimical to strangers. Inimical? Is that a word? Leave them. A few mariners land on the islands for a reason. Let us put ashore and investigate. Yeah, why not? Oh dear. As you come closer, you see that the natives are hairless and have green-tinged skin, and that the females have filed their teeth into sharp points. You try to greet them, but soon they become agitated and start aggressively shouting in their own tongue. You try to placate them, but soon they learn an attack. Oh, come on. Don't kill me. Okay. Though you and your men carry superior weaponry, their sheer numbers soon overwhelm you. You and your surviving men are forcibly disarmed and thrust up like hawks to be carried into the interior of the island. The islanders take you to a lake and set you down beside the shore. What must be a priest starts chanting in a queer tongue and begins slicing open the throats of your men. Stop, you can't sacrifice the king of the Iron Throne to some fish god. Okay. I mean, it's not an unfitting end to Stannis. I mean, we are zealous and cruel, right? So it's a nice irony that we are killed by similarly zealous, similarly cruel people who are sacrificing us to a god that's not our own. I kind of like this. I was hoping to survive, but I mean, Lord Paramount Clement of the Stormlands is, I guess, not a bad successor. I mean, he is pretty bad, actually. But on the other hand, yeah, I'm gonna make it stick. I'm not gonna reload. I'm gonna deal with this. Stop! You can sacrifice the king of the Iron Throne to some fish. So we have another king who died at age 19. I think the Baratheon house might be cursed. Because we had Robert Fireborn, who died at age 19. Now we've had Stannis, who died at age 19. Now we have Clement of the Iron Throne, who is wrathful, shy, content, rude, charitable, homosexual, dwarf, and a gruff diplomat. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make it stick. we're gonna continue with it. He was offered up as a sacrifice to Morgoth's gods. Stannis died after a life of cruelty, feeding on torture. I mean, that's fair. At least the small creatures of this realm can finally rest easy. Reclusive man, he is perfectly fine, letting the council do most of his work, for better or for worse. Long live King Clement. Okay, we have a new king already. With a second chin, even though he doesn't have the fat trait. Okay, so be it. So be it. We're gonna deal with it. Now his heir, Lord Paramount Clement Baratheon, will take the throne and will rule the 7 kingdoms forthwith. Long live the king. Yes. His dragon Oris has flown into a rage and established a lair in King's Landing. I think we're just gonna go after that one immediately, right? Can we? If a new heir, I will place my brother, Prince Lothar Baratheon. Alright? My uncle deserves to be honored with a funeral. Just a small private funeral will suffice. Yeah, let's do that. Nobody loved him, right? The succession to the Iron Throne after King Stannis' death has triggered unrest throughout the realm. Challenges to Baratheon rule are emerging, with many small folks and other bandits and outlaws causing trouble. Okay. Alright. Face the dragon. Yeah, let's do that immediately before we do anything else. Oris. He's still quite weak. So I hope we can just tame it quickly. Expanded sick house. Okay, fine. We will use the money to... okay, we can probably keep the council that we had, mostly. Yeah. Master of Whisperers, my mom, I guess. Or my grandmother. Or Lawrence Kefren, he's actually pretty great. He's a just spy master. He's ambitious though. Wilbert Rowan would be fine, I think. You are mine. The world is mine. Great. Okay. Okay. So that's at least one problem out of the way. We did capture the dragon of our uncle. Yeah, our uncle's small dragon was tamed by us, so that's good. So that we still hold the dragon. Let's find a nice crown. The big crown. No, that looks horrible. Stannis' crown. Or Storm crown. Could go with that one, I guess. Yeah, that's quite nice looking. Let's wear that one. Your Grace, I have a new Grand Maester. He's actually pretty good. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Okay. Coronation ceremony. Yeah, that should be high priority. But we will also need to put down this peasant revolt. So let's do that first. Do we have any organizers? Oh, Sylvina. Yeah, my mother. Can we make her? We cannot put her on the council, I guess. That's pretty sad. We can make her our regent, I suppose. Oh, we can make Edric Baratheon our regent. He's been, he has some experience with it. We can have 2 designated regents, eh? Where's my mom then? Sylvina. Oh, here she is. Let's make her the regent as well. Dennis of Drowned God Uprising has claimed Drowned God revolt against King Clement of the Iron Throne on King Clement of the Iron Throne. They'll surely honor their obligations. Okay, we have a Drowned God revolt. Where is that then? People are really revolting against Robert, eh? 29,000. Holy shit. Okay. Excellent. Okay, most people seem to be joining. That's good. Marriage, please. He married Ashira, fine. Who are you? You look like a nice man. Oh, you're my friend. Oh, we should have made him... should have put him on the King's Guard. That's too bad. Okay, fine. Okay, guys, I think I think this is turning out to be a bit more than I I had hoped. I think we will quit the episode here. We have a new king on the Iron Throne. King Stannis traveled the world. He visited Sothorios. He visited Ashai by the sea. By Ashai of the Shadow, I believe is the name. And then he went to the 1,000 Islands, where he died a mysterious death of the fish gods, the bizarre fish-headed gods, the Moggoth. So he was sacrificed to Cthulhu, basically, which is something of a fitting end for my uncle, who was a cruel and zealous man. I think the realm can be happy that Clement Baratheon is now the new heir, if for no other reason than he will probably not make things actively worse, even though he might not make things better. But let's see how Clement fares in the next episode. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.